See, 1857 is very important in our imagination, in our memory, and in the nation's history. (1857) represented a crisis on the imperial system, a crisis on the British colonial system, and at the same time it was a crisis for the Urdu based and Persian based literary elite. And last but not the least, Bahadur Shah Zafar, the hero of the 1857 in many respects, was himself a poet and had composed various collections of poetry known as Diwan. So, it was the literary elite who was giving a vent to the discontentment in the country. In fact, a very famous ghazal writer Momin Ali Khan Momin says, "Elahi mujhe bhi ho shahadat naseeb, ye afzal se afzal ibadat naseeb." He is trying to identify himself with the moment of Sayyid Ahmad Raebareli, and he is trying to give a vent to the feeling of the sympathy for his moment. The cultural life of Delhi before 1857, the Mushaira sessions or the poetic recitation session were the most important cultural event of the time. There were Mushairas which were organized by the royal court represented by Bahadur Shah Zafar, where the poet laureates were invited, where the king also recited his own poem through somebody. And so they represented, they defined the cultural life of the time. Their audience included the courtiers of the Mughal Empire, as well as there were public mushairas also. Muhammad Hussain Azad in his Ab-e-Hayat has given numerous such description of the mushairas. So we come across numerous poets like Zauq, Momin Ali Khan Momin, like Shah Nasir. They represented the sentiments of the people. In fact, when Amir Khan Pandari came to surrender before the British, at that time there was a mushaira organized at the present day Delhi College, and where Zauq represented the sentiments of the soldiers against the surrender by Amir Khan to the British.
अहले जौहर को वतन में रहने देता गर फलक, लाल क्यों इस रंग से आता बदकशन छोड़कर। इन दिनों गर्चे दक्किन में है बड़ी कदरे सुखन, कौन जाए ज़ौक़ दिल्ली की गलियां छोड़कर।
नाकामियों का ये गिला ये शुक्र है, शौक़े विसालो अंदोहे हिजरा नहीं रहा। किस काम के रहे जो किसी से रहा न काम, सर है मगर गुरूर का सामान नहीं रहा। मोमिन ये लफ़े उल्फत तक़वा है क्यों मगर, दिल्ली में कोई दुश्मन फिरंग नहीं रहा।
ईमान मुझे रोके है जो खींचे है मुझे कुफ्र, काबा मेरे पीछे है कलीसा मेरे आगे।
Till 1835, the official language was Persian, but it was replaced by Urdu. So all the official work is being done in Urdu at the official level by the British Residency as well as by the Mughal court. And therefore, we find that numerous newspapers started publishing in Urdu, especially Delhi Urdu Akhbar. It published the news regarding the British defeats everywhere in the world. So Urdu becomes very important vehicle of the transmission of the ideas of the elite. In fact, the only and the first surviving book on the causes of 1857 is also written in Urdu by Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, titled Asbab-e-Baghawat-e-Hind, that was published in March 1858 itself. No other language has written any book on the causes of the 1857 except Urdu. This time during 1857 it was Mirza Muhammad Asadullah Khan Ghalib who was the most important poet of the period. But the poetry of Bahadur Shah Zafar is much more relevant to understand 1857 than the poetry of Mirza Ghalib, because Ghalib has made many shifts and has done various waverings, while Zafar as a poet excels among all. In fact, his famous poem Gayi Hawa Yak Bayak Jo Palat, De Mere Dil Ko Qarar Tha, and then Ye Jo Riaya Hind Tabah Hui. So he has a concept of nation. He talks about the the destruction of the Riaya-e-Hind, which is very important. I have seen a file in the National Archives of India which says that the minstrel of Bhopal are singing this poem and the political agent of Bhopal asking the Governor General whether he should stop the minstrel from singing such poem, because this poem, this site of recitation is invoking the sympathy for the umpire and for the cause of the Mughal. There is a very famous anecdote which says that while he was in Rangoon prison, an English jailer has taunted him with the saying that dam damo mein dam nahi, khair mango jaan ki, as zafar wah hui taqdeer Hindustan ki. He replied in the same manner that ghaziyon mein boo rahegi jab talak iman ki, London tak chalegi teg Hindustan ki. He says that the destiny of India will ultimately rule, and he becomes a symbol for all the people fighting for the cause of Indian history. See, Ghalib's contribution to the Urdu literature is immense. His poetry, his Persian poetry, his Urdu poetry, and last but not the least, his letters, which he wrote during 1857. They are of the immense pieces of his history, historical writings, and that gives a feeling of the devastation that has been caused to Delhi. While his letters are very direct, they are the first-hand account of the devastation caused to Delhi after the combing up operation of 1857 has started. In fact, when he talked that from the Delhi gate to Rajghat there is a huge area which is just littered only with the derbies of the houses and the palaces, that it is very unlikely that for the crime of the few the entire city is punished. So, in fact, Urdu poetry has been a vehicle of the contemporary ideas against the empire, against the British colonialism.
Clap.
साउंड रेफरेंस होता है
और नीचे